The colors of Palembang. Today was a very special day in Palembang. The sun was shining brightly over the Musi River. Amira tied her soft pink hijab neatly, while her younger brother, Faiz, adjusted his black songkok in the mirror. Hurry up, Faiz. The Independence Day parade is starting soon near the M.Pd bridge, Amira called out. They were both excited to see the colorful floats and traditional dancers. Their mother, Liana, walked with them toward the city center. The streets were already getting crowded with people. Stay close to me, children, Liana reminded them. Amira held her mother's hand as they walked. She could see the giant red pillars of the M.Pd bridge in the distance, standing tall against the blue sky. It was the heart of their beautiful city. Suddenly, the sound of drums filled the air. The parade had begun. Faiz and Amira pushed to the front of the crowd to get a better view. A large float shaped like a traditional langkang kuning boat passed by. It was decorated with shimmering gold songkit fabrics. Look at the patterns, Faiz. That is our heritage, Amira said, pointing at the intricate designs. The weather was getting hot, so Liana took out 2 paper fans. She handed one to Amira. They watched a group of dancers performing the Gending Sriwijaya. The dancers moved gracefully, wearing golden headdresses that sparkled in the sun. They look like queens from the old kingdom, Amira whispered to her mother. After an hour, Faiz's stomach began to growl. The smell of savory food started to drift through the air from the nearby food stalls. Amira, I'm hungry. Can we find some pempek? Faiz asked, rubbing his belly. Amira laughed and looked around. She spotted a bright sign with a picture of a fish near a small tent. Liana led them to a small wooden table near the riverbank. A friendly vendor greeted them. Welcome. We have the best pempek in Palembang, the vendor said. Liana ordered a variety for them to share. Amira watched as the vendor prepared the plates, feeling grateful for the delicious traditions of her hometown. The vendor brought out a plate full of different types of pempek. This is the pempek kapal salam, Faiz said, pointing to a large round one. It has an egg inside. Amira picked up a long, thin one called pempek lenjer. They also saw small round ones called adan. Amira explained to Faiz that pempek is made from fish and sago flour. The most important part of the meal was the kuko, a dark, spicy, and sour sauce. Amira carefully poured the dark liquid into a small bowl. Be careful, Faiz, it's a bit spicy, she warned. They dipped their pempek into the sauce and took a bite. The mix of the savory fish and the tangy sauce was perfect. As they finished their meal, the sun began to set, turning the sky a beautiful orange. Liana and Faiz looked out over the Musi River. Today was fun, wasn't it? Liana asked. Faiz nodded happily. He had learned so much about their culture and enjoyed the best food in the world. Walking home, Amira felt a deep sense of pride. The parade showed her the beauty of Palembang's history, and the pempek reminded her of the richness of their land. I want to learn how to make pempek one day, Amira told Faiz. Faiz smiled and adjusted his songkok. And I will be the first one to eat it, he joked.